An Irishman playing for Italy, can you run us through how that's come about and your story?
Yeah, well, I've lived here in Italy now for 6 years. It's certainly my home. I live here with my wife, and I've immersed myself in the culture, and I love everything about it. So definitely Italy is my home, and I want to do well by them. So no, I mean, I had an incident back in 2010 where unfortunately a teammate stood on my eyeball, and subsequently I retired when I was 21. My retina detached, so I've been left with no vision in my left eye. But luckily back in 2014 now, these rugby goggles now permit me to play rugby in safety, as it were. So I've started back playing since 2014.
So in 2010, around about, I mean, there was talk that this was a young kid to perhaps take the stage from the legendary Ronan O'Gara. So all of that was going for you. And then this horrific accident, a freak accident, if it was, left you thinking you might never ever play rugby again. So run me through how you felt at the time, because I know there was a period where you really struggled thinking, well, I want to play, but I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that particular period you're talking about was when I initially sort of moved over to Italy, and I was very fortunate to find a really great bunch of people there in a club called Leonorsa Rugby Udine, and they helped me a huge amount. They gave me a job and a home, as it were. So, but it was difficult seeing friends, you know, who were, you know, playing fantastic rugby at international club level, and I wanted to do that as well. So luckily that through many different avenues and many different people, we managed to push the goggles through.
So you moved over as a coach, you were coaching, and then how did it come the moment where you're like, right, I'm going to give this another crack?
Yeah, so we heard that World Rugby were looking at the idea of bringing in protective eyewear, because it's not really, it wasn't a big thing initially in rugby. So we heard that there was a project that was in the pipeline, and basically through many meetings and meeting different people, the goggles came into fruition in January 2014.
And now run me through how hard it is for you to play. I mean, I couldn't think of a harder position to play with a lack of sight than fly half. I mean, to remind our viewers that you're the one in charge of kicking, you're the quarterback of the side, making all the decisions, and I believe you've had to tailor your game because of these goggles.
Yeah, I won't give away a huge amount, obviously, but no, there's been a couple of things. The example I use the most is that so I can't see out of my left eye, and I'm left-footed, so sometimes if I put the ball out, I can't see it. So yeah, like a couple of adaptations, you know, in body angle and that sort of thing, but you generally try and stay with your gut instinct and your instincts, and you just go with them, and you also need help from the outside, you know, but that's what makes rugby such a good sport, is that it's a team game and you need everyone on board, and you know, that's what makes it a very interesting game. This is everything that I've dreamed of, trained for since I was a little kid, so I think it's really important in these moments is to embrace it and do your part for the team at the end of the day. This isn't about me, this is about Italy, and this is about us.
Well, you might end up playing against Ireland in the Six Nations. I mean, it's more than likely now.
No, well, for me, this experience has taught me never to think too far. Never to think too far ahead. You know, 1 week in rugby in any, you know, professional sporting environment is a long time. So I'm not even thinking about Six Nations or anything like that. And
Conor O'Shea says you speak Italian with the most perfect Italian accent.
No, perfect, I don't know. I don't think so. But no, I can. Yeah, I mean, living here for 6 years, if you don't speak the language, you should get a clip over the ear or something. So no, I mean, I speak. It's a beautiful language. So you know.